about controlling the game with our tempo and our being able to run the football. They ran the ball way better than we did today. We had some guys get out of their alignments and gaps and things like that. So it was difficult in the run game. Didn't do a good enough job there. They early in the first half offensively, I thought we weren't good enough. We had 3 turnovers and ended up getting 10 points out of those. And then defensively in the second half, we gave up a couple big plays that end up getting scores for them. So get back to work and keep fighting.
Mike, was Sean Mannion testing positive or being moved onto the COVID list this morning? Was that a random test or was he showing symptoms?
He was sick.
Mike, your defense is traditionally can stop the run. What's the issue? Was it just more about lining up or tackling?
No, I didn't think it was tackling necessarily. They have a unique scheme where they use the receiver, the extra guy that's over there to kind of go, and our guys were jumping out at them instead of playing what they were supposed to play, and so they end up getting some big gashes in there.
You feel it was a lost opportunity? I mean, it's not often. You pick off Matthew Stafford 3 times, but you weren't able to take full advantage of it.
Yeah.
Is it tougher where it kind of feels like the opposite of complementary football when the defense, tries to set up the offense, it doesn't really work, and I guess vice versa at the end?
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I mean, typically when you get touchdowns, you want to score. When you get interceptions and turnovers, you want to score. And I don't know if that's complementary football or not, but it wasn't good enough today.
Mike, when your running game early, it looked good. Do you feel like you went away from it, or you just weren't executing it well?
Well, I think there were some times when we got, it's 2nd and 12, and I think the one time was 2nd and 15 coming off the goal line or something like that. And this team, you can't be behind the chains, and I felt like we were a lot today, especially in the first half.
Mike, what did you see on the fumble where they said forward progress?
Well, I told them, they let these guys get in these piles and they run forever. They never blow the whistle, and all of a sudden we got a one-on-one thing there, and they're going to say it's blown dead. They did tell me the replay said the ball came out and touched the player that was out of bounds, so I don't know if he was or not. But
Did they not review it because did they blow a whistle there? Or?
Yeah, it was a non-reviewable play.
How serious did Adam Thielen re-injure his ankle, and it's just going to hamper him going forward?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mike, you had momentum when it was a 3-point game, and then the offense goes 3 and out. They get the punt return. This team does not seem to be able to keep momentum. Has that been an issue all year long, or is it just short of day?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously the punt return was a big play in the game, and so.
Mike Kirk was dealing with that rib injury this week. Did you think that affected his throwing at all today?
He said he was fine.
How do you kind of look at the playoff race now? How frustrating is it that?
Just looking at one game. The next one. Good.